What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Mike, aka Intro Mike, coming from RKM Trucking. And oh my bad, y'all. Put this on mute real quick. And yeah, first off, before I start the video, I just want to say thanks to all the support I've been getting lately on this channel. I didn't expect for this channel to grow this quick, but just know daily uploads will be coming from this channel. Even when I'm on the road with RKM Trucking, I'm going to try to make this a priority too, because I made, like I said, a commitment to both YouTube channels, and they're both growing at a pretty decent rate. And like I said, I see myself helping people on both platforms. And like I said, I got new equipment. If y'all want to check out all the new equipment I got for YouTube specifically, it was my first investment. I think it's like 2 videos back. The last video was on the authority and the importance on that, and why, fresh authorities just won't have access to, nothing but like 30% of the loads until you hit the 90-day mark. Then you'll have access to about 60 to 70% of the loads. Then when you hit that 6-month mark, you're basically, I guess, tagged as experienced. Now that doesn't mean you can get dedicated routes off rip, but I guess it gives you a chance to be able to, at least in question. Because I think for dedicated routes, you might have to be hauling for at least a year or 2 with specific requirements, for whatever that company wants. And also there may be requirements as far as how many trucks you have too, because some dedicated routes you can get just by having like 3 to 5 trucks. And there's been loads where we've been rejected because we only got 1 truck. But if you got 3 trucks or more trucks, different types of trucks, like one person said you need at least 3 box trucks in order to do this one load. So yeah, brokers are picky, but you can't really do much about it. You just gotta get in the game and play it the way you can, play your cards right. Okay, so, and then for all the very new people who are getting into box trucking or don't know anything about it, we've created a course to help you get all the steps done in order to start a box truck business. And let me make it perfectly clear, we're not coaches, we're not mentors. It's literally just an outline of all the steps that are required, and it'll include all the new brokers who will work with a new authority, because there are other carrier packets that you could fill out or your dispatcher could fill out for you, but they probably won't call until that 90-day or 6-month mark hit. So it'll kind of be pointless. I mean, you can do it, but in the meantime, you need people who can work with your authority now if you're not doing Amazon. Okay. So, okay, yeah. Like I said, thanks for all the feedback. I'm only doing this because I can't. Like I said, I'm getting used to the new editing software, and I'm gonna get it right. Okay, so what's the biggest concerns for over-the-road box trucking? So I'm gonna go the first one. They're not necessarily in a particular order. I'm gonna say safety. So not only necessarily safety as far as in the truck when you're driving, because like I said, man, we've traveled darn near probably like 7,000 to 8,000 miles. I think 8,000 miles just to make that 15 grand in the first 3 weeks, which I think we're only at like $1.70 a mile, something like that, as far as like total miles with deadhead, which is not horrible because on average box trucks only get $1.50 a mile, including deadhead, but a lot of people don't like to talk about that. And that's just the average, you know what I'm saying? It may vary depending on where you stay. And you got to remember, some places the rates are going to be higher just because it's a higher cost of living. So just because they're making $3 a mile, it may not benefit them as much having to pay more on gas or just their cost of living to live up there. That's why we want to go up there, get that money and bring it back to a place where it's more valuable. So yeah, safety. Like I said, not necessarily just in the truck, but even out of the truck, because like people are just weird across the country, and you gotta just keeping it real, man. Like you gonna go to certain areas where people know you're not from there, and I'm not gonna really clarify how, but you guys can get what I'm saying. I mean, we probably, even looking at me, you probably wouldn't think, oh, this dude owns a business. He probably sell drugs or smoke, drink, all, and I don't do none of that. But it's how stereotypes are. You get labeled a certain way, and you really can't do nothing about it. The second one would be gas. So, you know, I know we spent probably around like $3,500 on gas to make that 15 grand gross. I know that's an insane number. We thought at the most we would spend like $2K on gas, but we just we did the numbers wrong. We didn't know our truck as far as like the mileage it got on gas and stuff like that. But it's still profitable. It's just not as profitable as we thought it would be. But we still were able to break each other off for a good portion of our salary. And the remaining week that we have, once Casey gets back Wednesday, will be just net. It'll just be profit because the bills in the business are already paid up for next month. Okay, and this is one where, of course, when you're riding a lot of miles, of course the gas is a problem, but then the maintenance is too. Now we've been blessed, you know, we've only drove so many miles, but we haven't had any issues. I know we have to get an oil change. It probably costs like, I think on average it costs like $500 unless you bring like your own gas at Love's, and it's like $200 or $300 or something like that. But yeah, those are basically the three biggest concerns. I don't want to make these videos too long and dragged out. I like them to be straight to the point with also, like, you know, informative information like that can help you think about if you're looking to do over the road. Yes, safety is an issue. I would say carry a gun. All I'm gonna say for that topic, if you're gonna carry, make sure you have a permit and make sure the states that you're going through, I guess, respect that permit. Because the way politics work, you could have a gun permit in Georgia, but if you're in Maryland or really anywhere in that northeast region, it's not valid there. You need a Maryland permit to carry in Maryland, and if you don't, you know, you can have problems. And we did have our first DOT inspection. That video will be dropping soon. I don't know if it'll be dropping this same day that I post this video, but me and Casey should be linking up soon just to make that video and a couple of other videos before he leaves out. But like I said, thanks for the support. I think the next video on here, I don't know. I put down here right here the stocks video, but like I said, I'm having problems with Navy Fed right now, so because it won't let me put money in the account for some reason. So if I can get that figured out, it may be the stocks video. I kind of already have an idea of a stock or two that I want to invest in. Pretty simple, and I'll just explain my reasons on why. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a spoiler. I really like the tech industry. I do think it's overinflated. I'm not really a crypto guy. If you're a crypto guy, try to convince me in the comments why I should even think about, you know, investing in crypto. I just think it's one of those things. It's like a shiny object. I try not to chase them, because the last time I did, you know, if you want to check out how I lost $40,000 in the stock market, or I got up to $40,000 and basically lost all my profits, check out a video. It's a video deep in there. It's probably like 7-8 videos old, and I basically just give my confession on how I guess my ego got the best of me. Because when you're in the stock market and you feel like you're doing real good, you feel like nobody can't tell you nothing. But you know, that's the lesson I learned. If I never would have learned that lesson, probably would have never made this business. Probably would have never made this channel and been able to have, like I said, this very small platform right now that I feel I can grow into something unimaginable, in my opinion. So like I said, if you're looking on doing it, or if you're already doing it, stay safe, keep trucking. If you're looking on doing it, check out the course in the description. If you need a dispatcher, check out the email in the description. And I'm out. Peace.